Welcome to Let's Meet Japan, where we take you on unforgettable journeys throughout the captivating wonders of Japan. Today, we're setting our sights on Okinawa. Okinawa Prefecture is made up of over 150 islands waiting to be explored, including our today's stop, the Miyako Island, also known as Miyakojima.
If you have never heard of it or never been to Miyako, we have made this video exactly for you. In this video, we will share 10 activities that you can do in Miyako, and those are 10 reasons why your next destination should be this amazing island. From swimming alongside majestic sea turtles to unforgettable experience dancing and singing with locals in a tiny izakaya, Miyako Island is a heaven for water enthusiasts, culture lovers, and nature explorers.
Join us, Sam and Oxy, as we dive headfirst into the wonders of this island. Let's go! Let's meet Miyako! Our first adventure starts beneath the waves. Swimming with sea turtles in Miyako Island is a magical experience that can be enjoyed in various ways. Whether you choose to book a private tour, join a group excursion, or venture out on your own, meeting the sea turtles is within reach. Look at how cute they are, waving their arms and legs as they swim within the ocean. Timing is key when it comes to swimming with sea turtles. Most Japanese websites explain that April to October in the morning, before noon at low tide, is the best season to meet the sea turtles. We did a group tour snorkeling, private tour snorkeling, and we also snorkeled without a tour, and we were fortunate enough to encounter them twice. The most exciting encounter was when we stumbled upon Aragusuku Beach, where we witnessed around 5 sea turtles freely swimming and eating in the shallow waters. The absence of crowds allowed us to observe them up close and cherish this truly incredible experience. We will be sharing more about Miyako beaches in a separate video, so stay tuned.
Miyako Island is not only a natural wonder, but also a hub of rich cultural heritage. Okinawa was once called the Ryukyu Island, an independent nation that actively traded with countries in East Asia. Towards the end of the 14th century, one instrument from China was brought to Ryukyu Island, called sangen, then later became sanshin, which is used in today's live performances in Okinawa. Many izakayas on the island offer these live performances during dinner time, creating an atmosphere of celebration and joy. These performances showcase the rich traditions of Ryukyu culture through music, dance, and storytelling. To fully enjoy this cultural extravaganza, it is essential to book your spot in advance. Even during off-travel season, it can be challenging to get a seat without a reservation. Some popular venues may be even fully booked for 2 to 3 days in advance. During the performance, guests often sing and dance along. Don't be shy to join in. Whistling is another way to show your appreciation and support for the talented performance. Just observe what others are doing and feel free to participate.
Get your sunscreen ready because yes, you certainly need them, and let's hop from one stunning beach to another, each with its own unique charm. If you Google Miyakojima, the most common thing that you will get in your search results is information about beautiful turquoise waters and abundant marine life. And that's fair. When it comes to aquatic experiences, Miyako Island is said to have the most beautiful beaches in Japan. Some of them are managed, ensuring cleanliness and providing facilities such as changing rooms, toilets, and stores. However, if you seek a more adventurous experience, Miyako Island has a wealth of wild, untouched, unmanaged beaches. Some of these hidden gems can only be reached by swimming or through off-the-beaten-path routes. It's important to exercise caution though. While they definitely look beautiful, they may also harbor some dangerous fish or other creatures. Pay attention to warning signs and heed any advice that you can get from locals to ensure your safety.
Okinawa is also known for the longevity of lives of the citizens, which some say results from Okinawa's food culture. Truth or not, but if you are in Okinawa, no visit is complete without indulging in its cuisine. Okinawan dishes differ significantly from those of the main island, due to its unique history during which the food culture was influenced especially by China, Southeast Asia, Japan, and the United States. The difference also results from its tropical climate that affects agriculture and people's diet. For trying out a variety of dishes, we recommend a visit to a local izakaya, where multiple smaller dishes are shared at the table. We would also advise that you ask the staff for their recommendations. Who knows, you might be able to try some food that could blow your mind.
Long ago, the current Miyakojima Island area was a shallow ocean adorned with coral reefs. Over time, the uplift of coral formations gradually formed the island as we know it today. When you drive along Miyakojima's coastal road, you'll notice a distinct difference between the island's western and eastern sides. The western side boasts lower elevations, while the eastern side rises slightly higher, a result of past geological movements. These natural formations have gifted Miyakojima with amazing landscapes that are well worth exploring. From majestic cliffs to hidden caves, serene lagoons, captivating flower parks, and sprawling sugarcane fields, the island offers a diverse array of attractions to discover. You can even stumble upon tropical fruit farms and secret ponds nestled within dense forests, adding a touch of enchantment to your explorations. Since public transportation is not as extensive as in major Japanese cities such as Tokyo and Osaka, renting a car is highly recommended. We rented a car for approximately 120 USD for a total of 5 days. Just remember, the rental period is flexible and you can adjust it according to your trip. The anticipation of what lies around each corner during these scenic drives often leads to the most memorable experiences.
The origin of Ryukyu class dates back to 1945, immediately after the end of the World War II. At the time, during a shortage of materials and resources, glass was dumped as a garbage from the US military bases scattered around Okinawa. Glassware was made by melting empty bottles of Coca-Cola and beer and reusing them. That is the beginning of Ryukyu glass. Making a glass was a truly fascinating experience, so we will be releasing a separate video showing all of the steps of the process. In short, this art involves heating glass until it's molten and then shaping it into objects. In Miyakojima, glass blowing is a popular tourist activity, and there are several studios where you can learn how to blow glass. The hot glass is mesmerizing to watch, and the feeling of creating something with your own hands is truly rewarding. You can collect your glass after it's fully cooled down and ready to be picked up. If you are not in Miyakojima by then, no worries, they can ship it to you as well.
Miyakojima offers snorkeling opportunities suitable for all levels, from beginners to experienced enthusiasts. There are various snorkeling spots with different depths, catering to different skill levels and preferences. The waters around the island are home to over 1,200 species of fish, as well as turtles, dolphins, and whales. The visibility can often reach up to 40 meters, providing an immersive underwater experience. We did snorkeling at various beaches including Shigira, Painagama, and Waiwai in a group and private tour as well as by ourselves. And yes, that's the names of the beaches. If you're planning on snorkeling in Miyakojima, there are a few things you should keep in mind. Number 1, the best time to snorkel is between late spring and early fall, but Japanese websites do explain that you can pretty much snorkel all year round, as the water temperature in Miyakojima even during winter can hover above 20 degrees Celsius. Number 2, be sure to wear sunscreen and a hat to protect yourself from the sun. Sunscreens are definitely a must. After forgetting to apply sunscreen on day 1 and getting burnt, I pretty much had to wear a long sleeve shirt and a bucket hat constantly to avoid the sun. Number 3, bring a waterproof camera like GoPro to capture your underwater adventures. Miyakojima also has rental GoPros. And lastly, instead of snorkeling by yourselves, joining a tour is recommended if you are planning to go a bit deep into the ocean for safety purposes. And remember, while snorkeling in Miyakojima, it's important to respect the marine environment by not touching or damaging the coral reefs and marine life. But most importantly, enjoy your snorkeling to the fullest. If you want to add a bit of thriller in your trip, exploring caves might be the answer. Let's face it, caves are scary, they're dark, they're damp, and they're full of unknowns. I'll be honest, I was so scared that I almost cried, but hey, This is coming from someone like me that could not sleep as a kid after watching The Terminator. I'm sure you're more brave than I am.
Unlike Sam, I've never had any issues with horror movies. Though Terminator is not a horror.
Yes, it is.
But I'm gonna say it was super scary to go down there. The parts that were touched by the sunlight were okay, but the dark areas, too scary even for me to go. Anyway, there are a few suggestions before going. Bring a flashlight and use lots of mosquito repellent sprays. They are everywhere.
And lastly, know that there is a risk of collapses in caves, and there are even caves that are too sacred to go in, so make sure to do proper homework beforehand. Stand-up paddleboarding in Miyakojima, an amazing way to explore the island. Stand-up paddleboarding, SUP or SAPPU in Japanese accent, is a great way to get some exercise and enjoy the outdoors. It's a low-impact sport that's easy to learn, so even if you're not an experienced paddleboarder, you can still enjoy this amazing activity. SAPPU at Aragusuku is highly recommended as we were able to encounter so many sea turtles in shallow waters. They were right next to us. Also, the absence of swimmers at the beach enabled us to enjoy even more with these guardians of the sea. This ended up being one of our favorite experiences in Miyako, so this is a must-try activity. Just be sure to bring sunscreen, a hat if you need, and plenty of water to stay hydrated. I got too excited to do this activity that I only realized I had gotten seasick towards the end of SAPPU, so might also be a good idea to just take it slow sometimes.
Sugarcane, or satokibi in Japanese, is the king of crops in Okinawa. It is the largest cultivated crop in the prefecture, and it accounts for about half of the total agricultural land. It is known for its high sugar content and its sweet flavor. Sugarcane cultivation in Okinawa dates back to the 16th century, when the Ryukyu Kingdom imported the cultivation technology from China. Today, the sugarcane industry in Okinawa is still a major economic driver. The prefecture produces about 1 million tons per year, and it is the only place in Japan where sugarcane is grown commercially. Satokibi in Okinawa is used to make sugar and a variety of other products. The island's sugarcane is said to be the best in the world. This is because Okinawa's subtropical climate is ideal for the cultivation. We tried out this amazing harvesting experience hosted by the Alternative Farm, where you can harvest, taste, and cook the satokibi. The farm did an amazing job as they successfully made us believe that Okinawa indeed has the best sugarcane in the world, as our brains went completely numb because of how delicious they were. We will make a separate video about our experience. Stay tuned!
Finally, after all the excitement, it's time to relax. It's time to unwind. Soak up the sunset's warm glow, relax on the beach, and enjoy the simple pleasures of life. Whether it's savoring a delicious meal, observing the tranquil surroundings, or sipping on a refreshing drink as you reflect back on your trip in Miyakojima.
That wraps up our incredible journey through Miyako Island, Okinawa. We hope you've been inspired to embark on your own adventure and explore the wonders of this tropical paradise.
Alright all, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications so you won't miss our upcoming videos on glass blowing and sugarcane production. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time on our quest for extraordinary experiences.
Together, let's explore.
Let's experience
And
and
let's
let's meet
meet Japan.
Japan.